Kalofalai Atu, Iorana, and Bulvanaka. I'm Amalia Rigsby, and I'm happy to bring you another episode of Pacific Way. The festivities are as colorful and vibrant as ever as thousands of people converge at the Hawaiian Convention Center and venues around the city to witness these events. Our first story is about the performing arts, specifically theater. The two plays featured here are from Fiji and Papua New Guinea. The Pacific Way team spoke to the playwrights to find out more about their work. Enjoy this story.
I wanted to bring out the voice of the people in the village that are affected by climate change, the rising sea level, and also the new thing now of relocation, climate migration, and displacement. The name of the play that we just recently staged is Kakana Niwai, which refers to the rising sea level or the chewing in or eating in of the water into the land area. Yeah, I thought that the Festival of Pacific Art and Culture is a celebration of its languages, its arts and its culture. And we cannot separate culture and language. So we wanted it to be, well, it was a tussle in my mind in the beginning, whether to write it in English or write it in Fijian. And we thought that some of the things that we wanted to express are best expressed in the Fijian language. However, the message we want to portray, I hope it could be portrayed through the expressions, through the colors that is used in the different scenes, the three scenes. If you notice, they were using different colors in the three scenes. And yeah, and in the props and how they use the props, including the pandanus and how that is being flooded as well by the rising sea level. I do believe that women in the villages, in their own groups, communities, they have a powerful voice, while the men may be represented as being heads outside of the villages, but within small communities, within families, the women, they have a powerful voice. They know a lot. They have more of the institutional knowledge of their own family background, as portrayed by Tinai. Tinai is a character whose husband is away and hasn't been coming back or just calling at times when it suits him. So on the other hand, she has been able to keep their home base, their foundation, their yabu, and she is she's like a more resourceful person because she's up to date with the media. She's connected to Facebook and other things on the media, and also her husband would call once in a while. So that's why she is more in tune with international knowledge or knowledge. News outside of the village. We hope to publish the play and including the thoughts of the characters, and hope it will be a text for schools in staging a play, writing a play, and each of the main characters would talk about the character that they are portraying in the play.
Hi, my name is Mesibere, and I'm from Papua New Guinea, and I'm here at FestPAC as a PNG Contemporary Performing Arts. And so this afternoon we had our first run of our play, which is called Poria and the Last Lakatoi. Lakatoi is the big canoe that we used to use in the trade in the 1940s to the 50s, somewhere on like that. What we're trying to do is reintroduce the songs that were sung in the past, which is what the prologue was all about. And we had to do the prologue to make the audience understand that this story took place in that time. And so the story actually is about is how my grandma met her husband, or came to be with her husband. And then one significant part of that is because the Lakatoi which my grandmother got on was the last to ever visit the Gulf again. And it came from the Central Province, which is down there at the east. And so they're kind of like our Polynesians, if you want to make it clear, whereas we're dark skinned and more Afro-ish. So yeah, that's basically why I wrote the story. Those songs that you heard in the prologue, those are the last people to sing it. So in a way, we're preserving it as well as promoting it. All of the younger generation, they're not really interested in, learning the songs. And one thing significant about that part of where I come from is that when religion came, they kind of did away with everything, like everything. So that is the only few things that we have left. Like we can make mats, and we can make fans and stuff like that, but the cultural songs and regalia, like our graskets and all that, we don't do that. Our songs are only sung when requested and if necessary. And so this is my contribution back to my province and my country, where we kind of more or less face the same things in different parts of Papua New Guinea. We share the same ocean. We don't really know each other, but when we come together at such a festival like this, we really get to know who the people are.
Welcome back. There are a variety of art forms that are being represented here at FestPAC. From the performing arts, we move to the visual arts as we celebrate our Pacific artists and hear what they have to say about their work.
Iorana korua tātou, Rapa Nui korua tātou. Tōku ingoa, o tau mana a kihi. O te mata I torangi a huariki. Wari mai au nei, mo haka tike atu korua tātoa. Pehe tōku ono, pehe tu tātou ono o te Rapa Nui, e noho mai era I runga I mātou motu. O ira, e hanga mo haka ite atu, mo vai e tahi aroha, ki tōku mātua tane, ki tōku mātua wahine, ki tōku maori hanga, e vai mai era I te mana, mo haka tike atu, o ira maururu. Hello everyone, my name is Taumana, son of Kihi, the tribe of Mata I Torangi a Huariki, and I am here to present you our culture, Rapa Nui culture. I do this because I love my land. I love my land and I wanted to represent it. I wanted to represent it, and it's not for the money, it's for the feeling. I feel them, I feel this spirit from my land. I know him, they know me, and I wanted to represent them. I am his face, I am the face of that spirit here. And it is enough reason to be here with my painting. What you see here is a chicken from the tribe. The chicken is so important for us. Like, look at my head. It's all like feathered chickens. The food is from a feathered chicken. The bones we use it to make hooks, and that's how the way of our life in Rapa Nui. We use it to live, right? So that is so important for the tribe. They take it, make it in the stone. Also, you can see here a little bit holes. That holes is one of each person of the tribe. They use it for cunning. We don't have numbers in that name, and that time we have need the fingers. We use it, the holes. This is the ancestral way to cut down all the people of the village. And that's how you keep the culture alive, showing the kids, when the kids grow up, coming like me, I wanted to represent it. And then it's a circle, and I wanted that circle to keep alive.
And coming to FestPAC has been like amazing for me because I've gotten to meet amazing women, the women who actually work with wood. And I always thought to myself, and I would like to work with wood and metal, and I don't know how. I mean, you see pictures, you can read about it, but to meet someone in person, and I've been inspired, and I know now what's going to happen. You know, we have so much around us that we can use to create art. Come to the conclusion why art is such a significant part of bringing us together, and how vital it is for the promotion and for maintaining and for preserving our traditional cultures, you know, in this contemporary world. And it gives me joy to be able to connect with others. And with my art, I always hope that I can also connect with others, because everyone's got their own story, and that's what makes art what it is because anyone can come and look at something and will find something they can identify with. And that's what makes being an artist such a great privilege to be.
You know, the tap and water, it's relative to basically to life, to everything. And then I simply used it so that it would identify with me. And the fact that no one else has done it. There are some artworks here that have been that are quite out there. There are artists that have been brave enough. They have a tremendous amount of courage putting those artworks out there. But the skill level of artists from our region has really developed. I have a lot of respect for a lot of, especially the new artists. New artists who have managed to come through and be part of their national delegations and be part of FestPAC. You know, a lot of them, or if not all, deserve to be at FestPAC. And so it shows the development of art from FestPAC in 2004 to 2024. There's been a lot of development in terms of the skill, in terms of the sales that some of them have done. There have even been artists that have set up here in the gallery and are painting, and their works are selling even before it's completed. It shows the skill level that's appreciated by the audience.
Welcome back. HNN and the energetic Kainoa Carlson continue to bring us highlights from around the city as they happen. Here are the highlights from day 6.
Aloha Nui, I'm Kainoa Carlson standing inside the Hawai'i Convention Center, where right behind me is the Festival Village, where participating delegations have all come together to share culture and artifacts from home. Tell us about your home country of Palau.
Okay, so the Pacific is the greatest region in the Pacific, in the oceans, okay? And Palau is located on the western Pacific Ocean in the north. We're right next to the Philippines and the island of Guam. who's also part of this festival.
How has it been to be here in Hawaii, seeing the people of the Pacific gather together?
Oh, it's been great. Just looking at the different islands and the different cultures, languages, their music, their performances. It's been really enriching and dynamic just to see like everyone come together and have fun and have a little friendly competition here and there. So yeah, it's really exciting.
Can you tell us about some of the things on this table? What are we featuring here in the Palau Village, the things that people can come in and learn and touch and see?
Well, we have a lot of arts and crafts that we brought from home. We have earrings, we have necklaces, we have beauty products, and we have the famous storyboard. We call it the storyboard. This is derived off the traditional beams. If you see here, and if you go to Palau meeting houses for the chiefs, these are the ones that are depicted in the meeting house. The Palauans, they learn how to do it and make it into like small little travel-friendly product. So as you will see around the table, you will find those storyboards, which will feature famous legends, stories about heroes and communities.
Tell us about what a lot of the things inside the festival village are made out of, like the bags, for example, and some of the earrings. What is it made from?
Okay, so the earrings are made out of coconut shells. Some are made from the troca shells. The baskets are made out of the pandanus leaves. You will see that little grass skirt over there. That's actually made out of the hibiscus fiber that a lot of Pacific Islanders use for tapa. Plates that are made out of the betel nut sheath. So if you notice, a lot of Micronesians and Melanesians, they chew a lot of betel nut, and they use that to make the plates.
When people see Palau throughout the FestPAC, what do you hope people learn about your home?
We want you to know that we are very friendly, really like to showcase, to ensure that you have a very good memory about us. So that when we leave here, you will say, the Palauans are very friendly, they're very humble, and they're very kind and compassionate.
Richard, tell us about the Northern Mariana Islands, your home and where you come from.
North of Guam, it's 45 miles away. The closest island is 45 miles away from Guam. And from there, 15 islands north of Guam. So all of that is Northern Mariana Islands.
Richard, tell us about what you guys have over here in the village, some of the things that you've brought from home to share with the people here at FestPAC.
We are Chamorro, which is right here an image of our ancient people. This is how our ancient people used to live. I don't have the female version, but this is the male version of our people. We used to have hats like this, as one of our delegates is weaving right now. It's a type of pandanus tree.
So just so I'm sure, Sienna Mai is part of Northern Mariana Islands, is that correct?
Is called CNMI is actually Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands. That's the complete name.
These are seeds from our island. They're called da'uk. We make lei out of it. Also oil, the ones over there. There's seeds as well, but a vine in our jungle. There's thorns, so we make earrings out of it. Sinamai betel nut chewers. This is the betel nut in our island. So this is made out of rocks.
We want to share that we are a combination of two people, which is Chamorro and Carolinian. And we are unique in that way that we are living together for so many years in peace without no confrontation. And at the same time, we want to share that the islands where we live is very friendly, and we wish for everyone to come and visit us. Our theme is Bisita Luta, where we come from.
Taulosa, tell us about Tuvalu. Where's Tuvalu located?
Tuvalu is located between Hawaii and Australia. Between Australia and Hawaii, there's a scattered of islands of the Pacific, small countries, and we are very close to Fiji. We speak Tuvaluan. That's our native language.
Taulosa, tell us about some of the things you guys are featuring here inside the village and what you folks are known for and some of the things you brought from home.
So what we have here in our fale is we brought our traditional costumes. Behind me is our weavers' artwork. These are fine mats from the island of Nuku'ulai'ai. All the islands have their own specific mats and their own patterns. The ones we brought here to the festival is from the island of Nuku'ulai'ai. And we also brought with us our accessories like necklaces, earrings. And
what are all the accessories made out of?
They are made of seashells that women collect.
The fales are beautiful. Tell us about the ones that are on display.
So the big one is, that's our traditional meeting place. It's called the Falegaupule. It's where all the chiefs and head of families gathered, and its purpose is to meetings or even any gathering. So the other hale or fale that we brought is called the umu. Almost all the households, when you visit Tuvalu, they always have that house beside. It's just a place for relaxing. They also cook food. People who don't prefer to cook in the kitchen, they take their food outside, the umu. So we brought those as well.
Throughout these days of FestPAC, what are you hoping to teach people?
We're hoping to teach people where Tuvalu is and also the problems and issues that our country are facing. And so that's what we're hoping to get it out to the people who are visiting our fale. I think everyone knows that Tuvalu is facing a sea level rise. And we're working very hard to preserve and safeguard our culture, our identity. Also fearing the loss of traditional knowledge on these handicrafts that we brought. We would like to share it with the world.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed those stories, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. From the Pacific Way team and I at Honolulu, Hawaii, goodbye, tofani, and nisamore.